Greetings, history enthusiasts. Welcome to our channel, where we embark on captivating journeys through time. Today, we have a fascinating topic to explore together. The mesmerizing world of the Kakatiya dynasty, an enigmatic empire that once reigned over South India. In this YouTube video, we will dive deep into the history, architecture, and cultural legacy of the Kakatiya kingdom. Together, we will journey through the ages, stepping into a bygone era filled with grandeur and intrigue. Sit back, relax, and let us transport you to the captivating world of the Kakatiya dynasty. Are you ready? Let's begin our adventure into the depths of history. The Kakatiya dynasty was a Telugu dynasty that ruled most of eastern Deccan region, in present-day India between 12th and 14th centuries. Their territory comprised much of the present-day Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, and parts of eastern Karnataka, northern Tamil Nadu, and southern Odisha. Their capital was Orglu, now known as Warangal. The rise of the Kakatiya dynasty. The history traces its origins to the 12th and the 13th centuries, saw the emergence of the Kakatiyas. The dynasty flourished in the 12th century CE, is an Andhra dynasty ruled from Warangal, in Telangana from CE, 1083 to 1323. Until the 10th century AD, the Kakatiyas were vassals of the Rashtrakuta rulers, but following the downfall of the Rashtrakutas, they became feudatories of the Kalyana Chalukyas. However, in AD 1158, Kakatiya Rudradeva, who is referred as Pratapa Rudra I, the son of Pralad II, and the reigning Kakatiya ruler, declared independence, and founded the autonomous Kakatiya dynasty. The Kakatiya reign is said to be the brightest period of the Telugu lands. The stalwarts of the Kakatiyan dynasty united all the Telugu kings under one administration, and are the most brilliant monarchs ever to rule the Andhra region. Literary brilliance and cultural flourishing. The literary achievements of the Kakatiya kingdom focuses on flourishing Sanskrit and Telugu literature during this period. Andhra-natyam and Parini Shivathandhava was classical dance forms of this period. Saiva literature in Sanskrit. Among the languages, Sanskrit occupied first place because of the patronization of the kings. Many literary works were composed, which some were secular in nature, besides a few non-secular works in this period. The only work related to Saivism was produced by Gangadhara Bhatta, who was an officer known as Brahmanandhikaran, the officer to look after the Brahmanas. He is a court poet of Pratapa Rudra II. He wrote a commentary on the Advaita work Kandana, Kanda, Kaya of Sriharsha. Besides Sanskrit works, many poets wrote in Telugu language, and contributed for the spread of bhakti, or devotionalism in this period. Marana, a disciple of Tikkana Samayaji, wrote Markandeya Puranam, which deals with the story of the sage Markandeya, the son of the sage Mrukandu, and Marudvati. Architectural marvels. The impact of Kakatiyan sculptors is evident in the unique design, advanced techniques, and intricate embellishments found in the temple complexes of the Kakatiya kingdom. Most of the Kakatiya architecture is influenced by Chalukya architecture, a fusion of Dravidian architecture, and Nagara Bhumija, a style of North India. Visara Temple is one such monument. Kakatiyas followed Trikuta model in their temple constructions. In this model, temples are constructed for Shiva, Vishnu, and Surya in a triangular way. These structures were characterized by notable features, such as floating bricks, and welcoming archways. The Rudrashwara Swami Temple, also known as the Thousand Pillar Temple, was built by Rudradeva in 1163 AD. This magnificent temple stands as a remarkable testament to the architectural and sculptural excellence of the Kakatiya dynasty. The iconic Kakatiya Thoranam was built in the 12th century. This ornate arch is said to have many similarities with the gateways at the Sanchi Stupa, and is also the emblem of Telangana. The Kohinoor diamond, which is now among the jewels set in the British crown, was mined and first owned by the Kakatiya dynasty. According to the historical records documented in the diary of Alauddin Khalji, a ruler from the Delhi Sultanate's Khalji dynasty, a significant diamond came into his possession during his military campaign in southern India, in the early 14th century. It is mentioned that the diamond was acquired through the act of looting from the Kakatiyas, who were ruling over the region at that time. The Kakatiya architecture showcases a unique connection between the tank, temple, and town, as they were strategically positioned in close proximity to one another. The Kakatiyas constructed temples near the water bodies they created, such as lakes and tanks. This approach of integrating water conservation structures with temple construction invariably led to the emergence of thriving towns, with the temples serving as the cohesive element weaving them together. War and conflicts. The Kakatiya dynasty faced several significant wars and military conflicts during its reign. Some of the notable wars fought by the Kakatiya dynasty. Wars against the Western Chalukyas. In the early years of their rule, the Kakatiyas served as feudatories to the Western Chalukyas. However, they gradually asserted their independence, and engaged in several wars against their former overlords. These conflicts aimed to establish Kakatiya sovereignty, and expand their territorial control. Conflict with the Yadavas of Devagiri. The Kakatiyas, and the Yadavas of Devagiri, present-day Maharashtra, were powerful dynasties in medieval South India. They often found themselves in conflict over territorial disputes, and control over resources. Wars were fought between the two kingdoms, to secure strategic advantages, and establish dominance in the region. Battle of Palnadu. The Battle of Palnadu, fought in the early 13th century, was one of the most significant conflicts for the Kakatiya dynasty. It was a prolonged and intense war fought against the Velanadi Cholas, a powerful rival kingdom. The battle resulted in a decisive victory for the Kakatiyas, solidifying their position as the preeminent power in the region. Wars against the Pandyas. The Kakatiyas engaged in military campaigns against the Pandyas, a prominent dynasty in present-day Tamil Nadu. These wars aimed to expand Kakatiya influence, and control over the Tamil-speaking regions. The conflicts with the Pandyas were characterized by shifting alliances, and territorial struggles. Reigns. The Kakatiya dynasty had several prominent kings, who left a lasting impact on the empire's history. Here are some of the notable rulers of the Kakatiya dynasty. Prola I, 1158 to 1195 CE. Ganapati Deva, 1199 to 1262 CE. Rani Rudrama Devi, 1262 to 1289 CE. Prathaparudra II, 1289 to 1323 CE. Rani Rudramadevi, the warrior queen. The queen who holds a king's image, holds a special place in Kakatiya history, as one of the few notable female rulers of medieval India. She ascended to the throne, after the death of her father, Ganapati Deva, and demonstrated remarkable leadership skills. Rani Rudramadevi successfully defended the kingdom against external threats, expanded its territories, and promoted art and literature. Ruling with unwavering strength for nearly 4 decades, Rudramadevi has earned her rightful place as a revered warrior, ruler, and administrator in 13th century India. Renowned Venetian traveler Marco Polo, himself, bestowed high praise upon her, lauding her exceptional governance, and commitment to justice and fairness. However, even he mistakenly believed her to be the widow of Ganapati Deva, not realizing that she was, in fact, his daughter. During that era, it was customary for widows to act as regents until a male successor assumed the throne, further highlighting Rudramadevi's remarkable achievements. Siege of Warangal. In the latter part of 1309, Alauddin Khalji, the ruler of the Delhi Sultanate, dispatched his trusted general, Malik Kafur, on a military campaign to the esteemed city of Warangal, which served as the capital of the Kakatiya dynasty. The timeline of events in Warangal raises questions about potential invasions from the beginning. 1303 CE. Initial confrontation between the Kakatiyas and the Delhi Sultanates. Delhi Sultanate forces suffer defeat. 1309 to 1310 CE. First Islamic victory of the Delhi Sultanate over Warangal. 1323 CE. Warangal falls under the control of the Delhi Sultanate. 1327 CE. Rebellion in Warangal gains momentum. 1336 CE. Delhi Sultanate forces are expelled from Warangal. It is remarkable to observe that, despite the Kakatiyas experiencing a significant defeat, the Tughlaq armies were unable to maintain their hold on the territory, and were compelled to hastily withdraw, within a span of less than 2 decades. The region would remain beyond their control, until the rule of Aurangzeb, approximately 350 years later. The Kakatiyas were a tough nut to crack for the Islamic armies from the start. However, the sudden and dramatic collapse of the Kakatiya Empire actually prevented the Delhi Sultanate from establishing control in the south. Despite the disappearance of the empire itself, the remaining Kakatiya armies continued to resist, effectively preventing the Delhi Sultanate from gaining a foothold in the region for the next 300 to 350 years. Thank you for joining us on this captivating journey into the world of the Kakatiya dynasty. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. To stay updated with more fascinating historical content, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell, so you won't miss any future explorations of the India's hidden wonders. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more exciting adventures into the realms of history. Until then, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep feeding your curiosity.